Alright, so on August 12th, there's a 6 planet alignment. Kinda 7, I'll explain that later. There's a solar eclipse and a meteor shower. I believe that this combination of events in the heavens is Revelation 12, 3 and 4. And I've said it over and over in the past, and I'm going to continue to keep saying it until it gains some traction. And I pray that if I'm really on to something, that God will let this video gain some traction, just so we as a church can really start talking about it. And that is that Revelation 12 is not a midway point. It's a stop and pause. Or better yet, look at it as like a series, like a movie series. And you know how they'll start the story off in one point for the first movie, and then maybe the second or third movie, whatever, they show you how it all began from the beginning, before all of this. You feel me? Like, they show you how it all began. That's what Revelation 12 is. It's a stop and pause to show you how it all began. Because the trumpet judgments, the 2 witnesses, and the 144,000 are all part of the first 3.5 years of the tribulation. Revelation 13 and onward is the second half of the 7-year tribulation. And so Revelation 12 is all about what we all want to know about, which is the rapture. Okay? It's about the events before it, the event itself in Revelation 5, and then the events afterwards. Because the 144,000 are protected by God, you feel me, and covered for the first 3.5 years. And we see in Revelation 12, the woman, aka Israel, also aka the 144,000, are protected. They go into the wilderness where God has a place prepared for them, where he will be with them. You feel me? Like he was in the Old Testament, in the wilderness with them for the first 3.5 years, before it is out of nowhere in heaven, you feel me, taken up after the first 3.5 years, as we see in is it Revelation 14, I believe? But as we see after Revelation 12. But I truly believe that this event will be Revelation 12, 3 and 4. The Revelation 12, 1 and 2 sign back in 2017, I believe, was definitely a fulfillment of Bible prophecy. That was for sure the woman clothed with the sun, moon on her feet, on the head garland of 12 stars. It happened. It like Bible prophecy literally happened. But people jumped the gun. You feel me? And act like the rapture was going to happen without remembering, verses 3 and 4 have to happen also. And people tried to, make something out of nothing, like, oh, this weird looking picture on NASA or this whatever is the dragon. But we did not see Revelation 12, 3 and 4 back in 2017. We haven't yet. It's a very visible sign. And I'm pretty sure that the stars falling represents a meteor shower. Because the woman being clothed with the sun around the month of Tishri, or around, the Feast of Trumpets and all of that, is not really abnormal, But with just her being clothed with the sun, the moon being under her feet, and the 12 stars, 3 of them being planets, you feel me, combined with Leo and its 9 stars. It was rare. It was rare. It was something that we kind of usually see, but just amped up, you feel me, rare. Just like, a meteor shower, something that happens throughout the year, every year. But what makes this one rare is that there's going to be a meteor shower, a solar eclipse, and a planetary alignment, which just so happens, from this view, from this angle, to go from Hydra, which is a multi-headed dragon, all the way to Cetus, which is like a whale dragon monster type thing. And what do we see in Revelation 13? A beast rising up out of the sea. And earlier I said how I believe it's really a 7 planet alignment, because I don't think they're really counting Venus, but I'm counting Venus. And so you got this planetary alignment, 7 planets, 7 heads. You feel me? Right over, the solar eclipse, not being in Hydra, but like I said, from this perspective, is right over Hydra. And the sun is fiery red dragon with 7 heads. And I'll be honest, I can't give you what I think represents the 10 horns, but this is why I'm putting this video out here, because we need to be talking about this. This really needs to gain some traction, because Revelation 12 is about the rapture. It's not the midway point, it's about the rapture. Revelation 12:5 is the proof of that. So Revelation 12:3 and 4 is very important, because it's an event that happens right before the rapture. Maybe not days or hours or whatever, but who knows how long, but it happens before the rapture. And so you got this planetary alignment that leads from one dragon constellation, a multi-headed dragon constellation, to a water beast dragon constellation, Cetus. A solar eclipse and a meteor shower, which could possibly represent the 1/3 of the stars falling. We need to be talking about this, because I just don't believe that Revelation 12:3 and 4 happened in 2017. Because there's nothing that we still discuss till this day with enough traction, you feel me, to be Revelation 12:3 and 4. I feel like there's no coincidence that it was all God, for the reason everybody was looking back in 2017 at that sign as being Revelation 12:1 and 2. Because I believe that it is fulfillment, it was fulfillment of Revelation 12:1 and 2. Revelation 12:3 and 4 hasn't happened yet, but this could be it. It just all kind of really aligns so perfectly. Like I said, the sun is not in the constellation of Hydra, but as you can see from this perspective, it's right above it. So, fiery red dragon, the sun shining on the Hydra constellation, was a multi-headed dragon, leading all the way to Cetus, which is what we see in Revelation 13. And so I both hope and believe that this meteor shower will be spectacular, that it will be rare, that it will fascinate people. And so the meteors might not come down in a way that makes you think the sky is falling or anything like that, but I believe it's going to put on a show. And so if August 12th is the fulfillment of Revelation 12:3 and 4, I don't know how long it's going to be until Revelation 12:5. Because it's been years since Revelation 12:1 and 2. But I don't think it's going to be years. Months maybe, but not years. And I know, to all the non-believers in Christ and to all the non-believers in the rapture, who are, the Christians that don't believe in the rapture, I know we've been saying this forever. And I don't really care. I really believe that this could be the year. It's just something disturbingly different about this year. And we need to be watching. We need to be looking up. This could really be Revelation 12:3 and 4, which means Revelation 12:5 is right around the corner.